Welcome to Before the Council, a reading of the Revere City Council Agenda for the meeting of Monday, September 16th, 2013. There are 21 items on the agenda this week. Coverage begins at 5 p.m. with the Public Safety Committee meeting chaired by Councilor John Powers. On their agenda, two items. First, pursuant to Council Order 13-190, this is regarding an ordinance further amending Section 5.04.110, civil fingerprinting for individuals applying for or in possession of certain licenses. And second, pursuant to Council Order 13-204, this is regarding 9 John Street LLC requesting an 8-vehicle parking garage license at number 473 Revere Beach Parkway. At 5:45, we have the Appointments Committee, chaired by Councilor Arthur Guanasso. Two items on their agenda, pursuant to Council Order 13-206. This is regarding the appointment of Mr. Nicholas Rystrom as the city engineer in accordance with Section 2.48.010 of the revised ordinances of the City of Revere. And pursuant to Council Order 13-209, this is regarding a residency waiver for Mr. Kevin Sheehan, Library Director, in accordance with Section 2.06.060B of the revised ordinances of the City of Revere. At 6 p.m., the City Council meeting begins with a salute to the flag, the roll call of members, and the approval of the journals of the meetings held on August 26th and September 3rd, 2013. Then it's on to calendar item number 1, the Ways and Means Committee report. Calendar item number 2, the Public Safety Committee report. And calendar item number 3, the Appointments Committee report. Calendar item number 4 is a communication from the city planner requesting a public hearing relative to an ordinance regulating medical marijuana and substance abuse treatment centers, dated September 5, 2013. Please find attached an amendment to the previously submitted medical marijuana treatment center ordinance. The proposed new ordinance would allow these centers to be located within the TED district rather than the LI district by special permit. Since the amendment proposes location of such facilities within the TED district, this office is requesting that it be re-advertised with the proposed changes for a public hearing to be held on September 30th, 2013 with the City Council and October 1st, 2013 at 4 p.m. with the Planning Board. Calendar item number 5 is a communication from Suffolk Downs requesting that the host community election pursuant to Massachusetts General Laws, Chapter 23K, Section 15, Subsection 13, be held on November 5th, 2013, dated September 5th, delivered by hand. Dear Mayor Rizzo and Council President Novoselsky, Sterling Suffolk Racecourse, LLC, doing business at Suffolk Downs, executed host community agreements with the City of Revere on August 28th, 2013, and the City of Boston on August 27, 2013, in accordance with Massachusetts General Laws, Chapter 23K, Section 15, Subsection 8. In accordance with the Expanded Gaming Act, please accept this letter as Suffolk's formal request for a host community election pursuant to Massachusetts General Laws, Chapter 23K, Section 15, Subsection 13. Suffolk requests that such host community election be held on November 5th, 2013, which is 60 to 90 days from your receipt of this request as required by Massachusetts General Laws, Chapter 23K, Section 15, Subsection 13. Sincerely, William J. Morrow, Chair of the Board of Suffolk Downs. Calendar item number 6 is a pair of communications from Ms. Cheryl Whitridge, first regarding noise pollution, and secondly, setting aside time for the public to address issues of concern at monthly public council meetings. Calendar item number 7 is a communication from Mr. Joseph Festa, seeking to donate a certain parcel of land on Whedon Street, map 19, block 327, parcel 2, to the city of Revere for conservation purposes. Dated July 15th, 2013. I am writing this letter to officially propose a donation of land for conservation purposes. The land is located on Whedon Street in Revere, Massachusetts. I respectfully request to be on August Conservation Commission agenda. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to call me. Sincerely, Joseph A. Festa, Jr. Calendar item number 8. This is a communication from Joseph Festa seeking to donate a certain parcel of land on Elmwood Street, Dyke Marsh, map 19, block 327, parcel 12, to the city of Revere for conservation purposes. Dated July 15th, I am writing this letter to officially propose a donation of land for conservation purposes. This land is located on Elmwood Street, Dyke Marsh, in Revere, Massachusetts. I respectfully request to be on August Conservation Commission agenda. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to call me. Sincerely, Joseph A. Festa. Calendar item number 9 is a communication from the Conservation Commission accepting and approving of John Festa's conservation land donation for Whedon Street, map 19, block 327, parcel 2, and Elmwood Street, Dyke Marsh, map 19, block 327, parcel 12. Dated August 7th, dear Mayor Rizzo, please be informed that on Wednesday, August 7th, 2013, the Revere Conservation Commission voted unanimously to accept a donation of land from Mr. Joseph A. Festa. The land accepted is comprised of one parcel of land on the end of Elmwood Street, comprising about 130,680 square feet. Additionally, please be informed that on Wednesday, August 7th, 2013, the Revere Conservation Commission voted unanimously to accept a donation of Whedon Street, comprising about 398,138 square feet. Sincerely, Andrew B. DeSantis, Chair of the Revere Conservation Commission. Calendar item number 10. This is a communication from the mayor relative to Childhood Cancer Awareness Month. Dated September 12, 2013, dear council members. I have attached a proclamation declaring the month of September Childhood Cancer Awareness Month. Sincerely yours, Daniel Rizzo, Mayor. The proclamation reads as follows. Childhood Cancer Awareness Month. Whereas 36 children in the United States will be diagnosed with cancer each day at an average age of 6 years old, and whereas 1 out of 5 children diagnosed with cancer will not survive the disease, and whereas the types of cancer that affect children are most often very different from those that affect adults, and whereas childhood cancer is not just one disease, but is made up of dozen types and countless subtypes of cancer, and whereas childhood cancer spares no socioeconomic, ethnic, racial, or geographic class, and whereas pediatric cancer is the leading cause of death by disease in United States children under 15 years of age, and whereas the causes of most pediatric cancers are largely unknown and not strongly linked to lifestyle, unlike adult cancers, and whereas 2/3 of childhood cancer patients will develop long-lasting chronic conditions resulting from treatment, and whereas the childhood cancer rates have been rising for the past few decades, and approximately 11,630 children in the United States under the age of 15 will be diagnosed with cancer in 2013, and whereas cancer kills more kids than AIDS, asthma, cystic fibrosis, diabetes, and muscular dystrophy combined, and whereas in the last 25 years only 2 drugs have been specifically developed for children's cancer, and whereas less than 5% of the federal government's total funding for cancer research is dedicated to childhood cancers, and only about 3% of the funds raised for the National Cancer Institute go directly to pediatric cancer research dedicated to childhood cancer research, and whereas the funding for pediatric cancer research has gone down steadily since 2003, and whereas despite the facts, childhood cancer research is vastly and consistently underfunded, and whereas despite major advances in treatment, it is still critically important to conduct and increase awareness regarding pediatric cancer. Now, therefore, I, Mayor Daniel Rizzo, Mayor of the City of Revere, do hereby proclaim September 2013 as Childhood Cancer Awareness Month in the City of Revere in order to help raise awareness of pediatric cancer and its victims. Calendar item number 11. This is a communication from the mayor relative to the appointment of Petrillo and Son Corporation of North Reading, Massachusetts, as a licensed drain layer, dated September 12th. Dear council members, please be advised that in accordance with the provisions of Title 13, Chapter 13.08, Section 13.08.435 of the revised ordinances of the City of Revere, as most recently amended, I hereby request that Petrillo and Son Corporation, North Reading, Massachusetts, be appointed as a licensed drain layer. Please take careful notice that all drain layer licenses expire on April 1st annually unless sooner revoked by the mayor and the council. Mr. Petrillo has been advised that he will be contacted directly by the Appointments Committee with a date and time to appear before them concerning this appointment. Very truly yours, Daniel Rizzo, Mayor. Calendar item number 12, pursuant to Council Order 13-218. This is a motion presented by Councilors Correggio, Guanasso, and Haas that the Mayor provide a status report on the purchase of decibel meters for the Police Department. Specific monies were appropriated in the FY 2014 budget for this purchase, but the Council is unaware of any action taken by the Department to purchase decibel meters as of yet. Calendar item number 13. Pursuant to Council Order number 13-219, this is a motion presented by Councilor Giannino that the Mayor request Mass Highway to repair the Casa overpass in preparation for the Columbus Day Parade. In its present condition, the Jersey barriers are unkempt and the railings are in poor condition. Furthermore, the inside needs to be repainted. The paint covering the graffiti is the wrong color. This area is a gateway to the city and should be repaired immediately. Calendar item number 14, pursuant to Council Order 13-220. This is a motion presented by Councilor Giannino that the Mayor request Planning and Community Development to include Trevally Road on the street and sidewalk improvement list. The road's present condition constitutes a public safety hazard. Calendar item number 15, pursuant to Council Order 13-221. This is a motion presented by Councilor Powers that the Mayor, in the interest of public safety, look into the feasibility of installing sidewalks on East Mountain Avenue and Carey Avenue. Priority on East Mountain Avenue up to Carey Avenue and the lower end of Carey Avenue. Calendar item number 16, pursuant to Council Order 13-222. This is a motion presented by Councilor Guanasso that the Mayor requests the Department of Public Works to repair the sidewalk on Waite Street behind Friendly Gardens. The sidewalk in its present condition constitutes a public safety hazard for the elderly pedestrians in the area. This is the second request for these repairs to be made. Calendar item number 17. Pursuant to Council Order 13-223, this is a motion presented by Councilor Guanasso that the Mayor requests the MBTA to look into the feasibility of moving the bus stop at number 131 Malden Street. Residents are complaining of damaged fencing caused by those waiting for the bus leaning up against the fence. Calendar item number 18. Pursuant to Council Order 13-224, this is a motion presented by Councilor Guanasso that the Mayor requests the MBTA to relocate the bus stop in front of number 306 Revere Street. That would be Ristorante Ravisi. People waiting for the bus sit inside of the entryway to the restaurant, discouraging patrons from entering. Calendar item number 19. Pursuant to Council Order 13-225, this is a motion presented by Councilor Guanasso that the Mayor requests Mr. Eric Shire of the MBTA to appear before the City Council to explain the moving of several bus stop locations throughout the city. Calendar item number 20, pursuant to Council Order 13-226, this is a motion presented by Councilor Powers that the Mayor make arrangements through the appropriate department to have the several lots at the corner of Beverly and Oak Island Streets cut back. In their present condition, they constitute a mosquito health hazard to the residents abutting the property on Argyle Street. It is my understanding that the property in question is currently in tax title. And finally, calendar item number 21, pursuant to Council Order number 13-227, this is a motion presented by Councilor Powers that the Mayor requests the Building Department and or the Conservation Commission to issue a cease and desist order regarding fill being brought into the boatyard at the end of Mills Avenue. And this has been before the Council. A reading of the Revere City Council Agenda for the meeting of Monday, September 16th, 2013. I'm Rick Promise, and I'll see you at the Council.